Well, I want to watch this is a reenactment. They're showing us what it would have looked like back in the day.
I can't stop saying it's a bad habit. You keep saying it. Why?
What?
Oh, no, I got hit.
No, we're in the Civil War reenactment.
You're not out there. Oh, yeah. But look at
But now, the real vow is starting.
see what's coming in? Part in? Can you see what's coming in? Stand up. Stand up and look. Can you see it? Look right there. Look right there. See all like that? Oh, yeah. Who's coming? Who's got more now? Come on. Is it after Christmas?
Oh, it's getting cold. I can feel it with my hand.
And the Unions will slaughter their enemies as they pray for mercy.
Same time.
I tried it.
In the round shape.
Yeah, through it. Yeah.
We're getting more soldiers. Everyone goes to sleep except for
I do have a friend.
oh, they're getting more. Hey, go sleep.
I wouldn't mind playing like an all mini for her party, but
That's America's song. That is. So go for that. That's
another one over there.
They have cannons over there too. Well, they have a cannon over there too.
Oh, good.
Oh no, they're good.
There we go. Don't sit on me again.
The infamous rebel yell. Getting loud. Resurrection is occurring right now.
First in gray, the 1st North Carolina Cavalry. And the 9th Virginia Cavalry. And following up in blue in the stylish Custer necktie, the 7th Michigan. Ooh, a little late there, but give a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Those couple of fellows will probably be hearing from their sergeant later on. Give a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. From the Wharfs of New Orleans, this battalion of Roughnecks campaigned through the Valley of Virginia with Stonewall Jackson onto the bloody fields of Antietam. The 1st Louisiana Special Battalion, the Tigers. From the Valley of Virginia, part of the famous Stonewall Brigade. These boys could march so fast, they were known as Jackson's Foot Cavalry. The 4th Virginia. These boys were part of Hood's famous Texas Brigade. Lost many of their men in the bloody cornfield at Antietam. Let's hear it for the 4th Texas. Now all of you, I'm sure, have heard of the defense of Little Round Top on the 2nd day of Gettysburg, made famous in the movie of the same name. These boys were engaged in an equally bloody fight at the other end of the Union line, left half their numbers in the shadows of Culp's Hill. The 2nd Maryland. Now, from the Deep South, part of Law's Brigade of Alabamians, one of the toughest brigades in the Army of Northern Virginia. Cleared Union boys from the rocks at Devil's Den and went up the slope at Little Round Top. The 15th Alabama. Now these boys first formed as a militia company in the 1840s. One of many militia units formed before the war, composed mainly of Irishmen. So let's hear it for the Jasper Greens. Now, cavalry fought dismounted as well as mounted during the war. So let's have a hand once again for the 1st North Carolina Cavalry. Just don't get between them and the beer ration. And also the 9th Virginia Cavalry. Some call these folks the angels of the battlefield because they will treat the wounded, help the sick, no matter the color of their jackets. Have a big hand for the Confederate Medical Corps. And last but not least, providing music for any occasion, from balls to battlefields, the Confederate Fife and Drum Corps. Give a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Confederate Battalion under the command of Colonel James Stanovich and his battalion staff. Now, you ladies and gentlemen won't be around when this happens, but we're probably going to have a pirate raid this evening. Let's hear it for the 69th New York. Now, this regiment of expatriate Scotsmen fought in engagements as varied as the plains of Manassas, the hills of eastern Tennessee, and the swamps of South Carolina. We have 2 units from this noble regiment here today. First, 79th New York Highlanders Company C. And 79th Highlanders Company D. These boys were the only regiment of Minnesotans to serve in the Army of the Potomac on the 2nd day of the Great Battle of Gettysburg. General Winfield Scott Hancock told them off to stop an on-rushing Confederate brigade 4 times their size. And stop it they did. The 1st Minnesota! Also on the 2nd day at Gettysburg, this regiment, led by Colonel Joshua Lawrence Chamberlain, defended the extreme left flank of the Union line at Little Round Top, and then drove the Confederates away with a downhill bayonet charge. Let's hear it for the 20th Maine. And also, fighting dismounted, we see once again the 7th Michigan Cavalry. And again, last but not least, providing our music for our boys in blue, the Army of the Willamette Fife and Drum Corps. They get paid by the notes, so they're doing the minimal thing. Union Battalion under the command of Colonel Kevin Burton and his battalion staff. Now, did you like the big guns? Then let's give it up for Pelham's Battery of Light Artillery, the Rockbridge Battery, the 1st U.S. Artillery, and the 1st Michigan Light Artillery, under the command of Colonel Bruce Alley and his battalion staff. Your performance issues. That will conclude our battle reenactment for this morning. The next battle reenactment today will be at 3 p.m. I've been advised that your fine dining services can be provided at the family-friendly saloon to your right. Also, at 12:30 of the clock, there will be a medical demonstration by a special guest come all the way from Illinois. That will be at 12:30 in civilian camp at the sign of the yellow and green hospital flag. So, feel free to wander the camps, ask people what you